My next live stream, or this live stream, was supposed to be a showing you my custom rock and roll dollies that I've been building. I've been taking fashionista heads, putting them on WWE bodies, and making Gem and the Holograms and Misfits and Stingers custom kind of creations. But I realized I didn't eat anything today. What is it? It's 9:42. What the what? Did I eat anything? You know what? I usually don't wake up and eat breakfast, but I did have a bowl of bananas. It's a super vegan day for me today. I don't know what's up with that. I had bananas, cacao powder, apples, because I had lots of apples, coconut milk, and cocoa powder, and I guess I put cinnamon in that too. And I stuck it in a great big bowl, and I mixed it all together, and I ate it. And that's what I did have that this morning. I usually don't eat in the morning. I don't know what that was about. I guess I didn't eat very much at all yesterday. Yesterday I just had bananas. I don't know what's going on with me. Weird diet, but this is a good snack. I don't know. I usually have 4 apples, maybe, when I do this. But I just brought extra just in case. And I'm just going to sit down and talk while I eat, because I didn't want to get sticky fingers on my toys. Not something that I'm interested in doing. I was going to do it all at once, and I was going to say at the beginning of this video, flip ahead if you're not interested in seeing a mukbang. But I'm not going to say that, because I'm not going to show you. I might show you stuff. I don't know. But I have sticky hands, so I will have sticky hands, so I won't want to touch my toys. But we can talk about toys. And maybe I dampened this towel so I could wipe off my hands if I did want to show you some stuff. Anyway, thank you guys for stopping in. Do I have my glasses here? Yes. So I can see the screen if I need to. Pretty good quote. Oh, I wrote that a long time ago. I wrote that never mind. I'm reading comments from the last live video I did. Sorry, my spelling. I don't know. BBC? LOL? Thanks for stopping in. Well-o is definitely okay. I'm getting red lights, yellow lights. I hope my stream is working okay. Hey, Adam, thanks for coming in. Vanessa, welcome back. Adam, hi. Danny, hi. Okay, I enjoy watching your concoctions. Well, this isn't much of a concoction. This is about as easy as you can do. And as I said in the description below, if that worked, this is kind of like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich alternative. So I'm just taking some pumpkin seed butter. I do prefer a raw butter, if you can get it. This one's organic, which I also like. I've only seen raw pumpkin seed butter and organic pumpkin seed butter, but I've never seen raw organic pumpkin seed butter. Canada has limitations, though. Okay. So give it a little stir. I don't worry too much about the stirring with the first scoops, because I like to take out, I like to remove some of the butter first before I start really stirring, or you make a mess. But then once you get some of that butter out of there, you can start. And then I'm gonna put, this is unsalted, and people don't like salt and think salt is dangerous, and I've said this in other videos, but I don't think salt is dangerous, especially Himalayan sea salt. I think that refined salt is dangerous. I think refined all foods is dangerous. Hey, Benedict, you made this one. Welcome. I don't think I put enough salt on that, because that was very bland. Not the sweetest apple either. But here's my little apple cracker. And, I'm just going to put on some pumpkin seed butter. That's a lot. I still don't have enough room to stir in that jar. And did I say, like, in the comments below, this is like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich solution, compromise, gluten-free. Does anyone still like Monster High dolls or just me? I love the new Monster High dolls. I love the new ones. The Monster High family is my favorite. Here I am picking up some toys. I bought this yesterday. This was in my haul. This is the last Monster High family set that I don't have. I've got them all now. Oh no, I'm having streaming difficulties. What's up with that? Are you still there? Was I cut off? I know I have a great internet connection, so... Maybe it's back. I've got a red screen on one thing saying it's not working, and I've got a green go screen on another one saying it's working. Oh, it's back. I see it's green. I just continued eating. I don't know why there's so many buffering issues lately with YouTube. I didn't have any in my last few streams. Not cool, YouTube. Like I said, I have a great, especially at this time of night. I do still love Monster High dolls. I love the new ones. Monster High Family is my favorite Monster High line. And like I said in my last haul video, the hair quality's not the best, but it is my favorite. It's buffering because Jason is buff. Thank you for those likes, guys. I don't know how buff I am. I mentioned in my last vlog, which you guys haven't seen yet because I didn't upload it, that I've only really been doing exercises like once a week, if that. But for some reason, my body's looking real good. Like, usually I'm like, oh, I'm fat. Oh, I'm skinny. But I've been looking in the mirror, and I've been going, you're looking pretty good, Jason. I might be losing weight, and it might be making me look bigger. That happens, too. Sometimes when you can see more muscles, it makes people look bigger. Who's that guy? Zac Efron. He's a good example of that. He's not a very big guy, but he looks jacked. Hey, Gav from Australia. Thanks for stopping in. Either something's wrong with my tongue, or these things just don't... I don't have a lot of flavor going on. I still like this. The apples aren't very sweet. And, I don't know, the pumpkin butter doesn't have much flavor either. When I add the sea salt, it does make it taste better. I don't cut around the apple seeds. I eat all the apple seeds and the pumpkin seeds. Seeds are the best thing in life. Seeds hold all of the nutrients Think about it. A seed turns into an apple seed turns an apple seed turns into a giant apple tree. Doesn't that mean that it has all of the apple tree, that giant apple tree's energy in there? So you're eating like an entire apple tree with one apple, with each apple seed. Eat those up. Oh. I already went to New York, Benedict. I just did my haul video. Didn't you watch it? It was live. You might have just missed it. Thank you for those likes, guys. I really appreciate your support. I wonder if less people would watch a mukbang than would watch a big boy toy car opening. I watched a video today of a guy just eating donuts all day. I've done that before. Once I eat something bad, I can't stop myself. And to get off that is really bad. And I went away this past, just last week, or I guess it was this week, the beginning of this week. And I was exposed to a lot of food that I didn't eat. But once I taste that bad food, then I want more bad food and more bad food and more bad food. And it's really hard to get off it. But I think I succeeded today. Yesterday I just ate bananas. And today's been really good. Benedict, I got so many toys in New York. You're just going to have to watch that video later. That was like the perfect thickness of slice. I'm not really good at the perfect thickness of slice. I like that my knife is a little dull. I always like my food and my cooking to be a little rustic. Like I like my peels on everything. Like when I roast a vegetable, I'll just put the whole vegetable in the thing. I don't know if you can eat carrot tops. I do cut off the carrot tops. I have to look into whether or not you can eat carrot tops. But I'll keep the peels on an onion too. You can't eat the outer layers, but it just really looks good when it's presented and everything. And I always eat the peels whenever necessary. Whenever possible. Not necessary. It's always necessary to eat your peels. How is it feeling like a teeny bopper when we're all friends here? How does that make it a teeny bopper, even though I love the term teeny bopper? Well, that was a nice salty piece. My almond butter is getting way down there really fast. I guess I'm using an abundance of it on these apples slices. I still don't know that potato skins are toxic to chickens. Was that really true? I just checked. There's 2 live streams that I missed. I see lots of toys in the thumbnails. I always have lots of toys in my thumbnails. Hey Vanessa, thanks for those likes. Thank you all for those likes. More likes. You guys are the best. I'm not a vegan, but I play one on YouTube. Well, true Benedict peels are very appealing. Danny, we're all good friends here. Don't put your knife in your mouth, kids. I googled it after Choke showed up at my back door. I don't know what that joke means. Do you ever get hate? You know what? In the beginning, I used to get some hate when I didn't have a shirt on in my toy reviews. But I don't even get those anymore. And sometimes I will get a hate comment where somebody will say something rude, and I will answer them back, and they will change like that and say, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to say anything." I think people are just people just want to be heard. And I think that's the same all over the world for every situation. People just want love and to be acknowledged and to be heard. I think that's a big homeless issue, is a lot of people were ignored and not listened to, and that's what happens. I think mental illness happens a lot to people who don't communicate. I kind of know this because I don't talk to a lot of people in real life, which is another reason why I do YouTube, so that I can talk to people. And I start talking to myself. The more I am away from people, the more I will talk to myself. And that's kind of crazy. Okay, I tried to be really good, Benedict, on my last trip to New York, which was yesterday. And I filled 3 big duffel bags with toys. Wipe off my hand on this. And I carried this set separately because it was too big to fit in there. And I tried to be really good, but I guess I wasn't, because I spent, what was it, $350 Canadian on toys. That's a lot of toys. Sometimes I see a lot of kids talking to themselves in the store, in the toy stores. So it is something that kids do. Maybe it's just something youthful. But I feel when I do talk to myself that it is kind of lost my train of thought because I was reading comments. Oh, I'm crazy. But I'm okay with that. I prefer eccentric. Woohoo, new toys. No, I'm very, very bad. Hey, I keep forgetting to stir this up. That's a lot of pumpkin seed butter for this. This is going to go much faster than I thought it would. There's less oil in the bottom of the jar, so it is important to stir it up, or it's going to get a little too thick at the bottom. I probably will finish that in 4 apples. Pumpkin seeds are supposed to be really good for your skin. Do I need that? What I want it. What I want it. Yeah, that's what I do. What I want and need are the same thing in my world. Hey, speech fairies. Self-talk is very healthy. I'm very happy to hear that. I just think that I should probably do it in my head. Hey, Carrie Butler. Are you like me and refer to yourself as we? LOL, I must be crazy too. I do like to refer to myself as we at the toy store to cashiers. So they'll think that the toys are for me and my kids when they're actually just for me. When I'm returning something, they ask why. I said, oh, we just didn't like the construction of it. We weren't satisfied. Well, being crazy is, in my opinion, a good thing. So embrace it. Yes, Carrie. If I say we, people think my daughter and myself. Nope, they don't care. It's just me. I bet you get people saying that your kids are going to be like the gifts you are giving them. People saying that your kids are going to like the gifts you're giving them. Yes, all the time. There's some lucky little girl. You got a lucky little girl at home. Any little girls that I have at home are not lucky. Let me tell you. Do what brings you joy, BBC. That's the best thing you can do. This apple is sweeter than the other ones. There's no little girl, just me. I'm not gonna say that. I mean, you guys don't really know if I have kids or not. Just because these are my toys, and they're mine, and I don't let any kids play with them, doesn't exactly mean that I don't have any children of my own. Now, does it? Daddy just might have 16 padlocks on this door. Yes, I have Luke. Luke definitely is a handful on his own. Everyone in my class says I'm crazy because I play with Monster High Dolls, which is Monster High Dolls. Well, I'm glad that you do you, and always do you. And when somebody calls you crazy, that is a compliment in my books. Crazy means interesting. When I go toy hunting for Barbie dolls, nobody asks me about kids. I just don't know. I'm a Barbie doll collector because I always tell him. Vanessa, it might be the great big I'm a Barbie fan t-shirt that you wear. And that you're dressed all in pink. I love cods. Specifically babies. They are so soft. And delicious. Thank you for those likes, guys. You guys are the best. This is a good vegan meal. Oh. But I'm right, my hands are very sticky. Yes, most people are afraid of different. Different's the best. Especially in our teenage years, it's really, really hard to be different. For some reason then, I think things are so confusing and there's so many changes going on inside of us that we're just looking for something to ground us and something to relate to because we don't know what's going on at all. So I think and in that time we really need to find a connection and to be the same. But soon we learn that's not cool at all. I do not dress in pink. I don't have t-shirts with Barbie on it. I don't have one at all. They just know I keep Barbie dolls to the toy shops because they don't ask me questions. Okay, Vanessa. I just thought you might have dressed up like a Barbie doll. Don't be angry with me. I was just teasing. No, most people aren't us. I got good subscribers here. I'm down to 3 apples. I'm still hungry. I'm gonna finish the nut butter. So, however many apples it takes to finish my seed butter. It's seed butter. I don't know what you can do for teenagers. You can't really do anything. Just let them do their thing. Kind of like with kids crying in stores. Won't catch me bringing any children to the store. Children, if they can't behave in the store, they're going to scream and cry. I don't want to hear that. Nobody else wants to hear that. They just can't come to the store. I never knew what to do. I never knew what the answer is. A few years ago, I discovered when your kid starts throwing a tantrum, you remove yourself and the kid. You go, you just have to drop everything. Doesn't matter what you're doing. That is the answer. You just can't have that happening. Oh, Vanessa, exactly. That's what I mixed up. It's not you that dresses up like Barbie dolls. It's your Barbie dolls that dress up like you. Can you offend teenagers? You can offend teenagers. Can definitely offend teenagers. Poor teenagers. It's such a hard part of life. Maybe with the proper diet, it's not so bad though. It might be because of all of the bad foods that they eat. When I was a teenager, all I wanted to do was eat bad food. Did I take the megabus to New York? No. It was a special shopping tour. So it's a bus that goes to all kinds of different shopping centers and stores like Target and Walmart. But I usually want to go to stores that aren't on the list. So I run off and it takes me, like, I have to lose like 20 minutes. It's usually an hour at one store. So if another store that I want to go to is 20 minutes away, I have to run there and shop really quickly and then run back. Because I want to go to as many Walmarts and Toys R Us and then all of those off-price stores like Tuesday Morning and stuff, where I might find awesome toys. I was having a short conversation in one of Jason's video comments about what toys would represent him in toy form. I don't know. It would be shirtless. Was all I know. I only wear shirts for concerned moms. It's true. Only concerned moms have complained. Sometimes they do it with swear words, which I would never do. That was, like I said, that was a long time ago when I first started. I don't even get those anymore. Bargain Bruh. They do have a in I think he lives in Saskatchewan. Oh my goodness, what's his name? I forget his name. He's a thrifty toy hauler that I follow. He's awesome. Speech Fairies, you follow him. What's his name? He's Canadian, and they have in his city, which I think is Saskatchewan, they do a tour. Oh my goodness, I am so bad with names, and I can't believe I watch all of his videos. They have a thrift tour, and they get on a bus, and they go to all the thrift stores. So that does happen. More people should start stuff like that. I'm now 32, and I'm started my Barbie collection 6 months ago. I used to be worried about people's opinions. Yeah. You just do you. Can't worry about what anybody else thinks. That's no fun. Sometimes it is fun. I spent a good part of my life, I would say, playing off of what people expected me to be. So people would assume that I was really douchey, obviously. Obviously. So I would just let them when I would play off it too. But I'm not interested in doing that anymore. He's from Winnipeg and he's Richard's Corner. Thank you, Speech Fairies. Go follow Richard's Corners. And go follow Speech Fairies too, because she also buys lots of retro used toys. Thrift. I always say retro instead of thrift. Thrift toys. I totally recommend thrift shopping. And however, I don't really, because I always discover toys that I missed out on from years ago, and then I can't get anymore. And then when I find out about these toys, then I want to get the whole collection. It's the completest part of me that makes it difficult. Canada's pretty great up here. We do have nice beaches, believe it or not, like Wasaga. But we have Toys R Us's here, awesome. We have the Dollarama, which is incredible. Man, they've got great deals at the Dollarama. No toys are over $4 there. Nothing there is over $4. But the toy selection is awesome. Let me see. Richard's Corner. No, people just expect me to be a jerk. Also, when people meet me in person, I'm really quiet, so they just think I'm a snob. But I'm just shy. Noodle Moore's in the house. Thank you for that like, man. Yeah. And Benedict has an awesome YouTube channel too. And Noodle Moore has an awesome Instagram account too. I'm sure a lot of others of you do too. Wait. And so does... Oh. I don't know how to... Oh, scrolling is hard. I wish I was better at names. And so does Bargain Bra. He's got a YouTube account that's really good. YouTube is really hard to start. You just have to do it for the right reasons. I say that. I get so mad sometimes from the amount of subscribers I have. But I have to remember, I don't want jerk subscribers anyway. I only want cool people to subscribe. And I use the word cool loosely. Danny, I was too shy to film myself. That's why I started doing it. I'm on to apple number 5. Well, Nippy Nippy, you want to start a YouTube channel but you don't know what to make it on? I think I was going to say that's not really important. Just do it. But it's kind of important. I think you should probably have it planned. The most successful YouTube channels do have a unique, like, basis, platform, basic idea. But sometimes you just want to do it just for you. I'm not going to split up my channels. I mean, one day maybe I will. But for right now, I'm just putting everything in the same spot. And that is detrimental to my channel, because some people don't want to see vlogs. And some people don't want to see mukbangs. And some people just want to see specific types of toys. And if I split it all up, I'd probably do better. Or if I just concentrated on one, I would do better. But hey, I gotta do me. Yeah, you guys are cool. It's much better to connect to people who you have a connection with than compromising what you enjoy just to attract people who you wouldn't necessarily have a connection with. Hey Yvette, thanks for stopping in. I don't like to use quotes like that. Do you? You do you. Isn't that Drake or something? Except I just have people in my life that use that quote. So I did. Normally I would just say, just be yourself. Just be yourself, man. Wait, I wouldn't say man. I'm not hip at all. You can tell by the use of me using the word hip. My butter's almost done. My last apple slice, I don't think I took enough bites. I have a habit of not chewing very much food. Yeah, you know Drake? The Canadian, well, I guess he's Canadian. Rapper. I don't like rap music. Thank you, Danny. Everybody should be welcomed and listened to. I'm sorry that I can't listen to everyone. I really apologize that I'm not a very good reader. And I know that I miss comments and stuff all the time. And when and if I do get too large of a following, I apologize in advance, but I won't be able to comment because it'll just be too daunting. So enjoy this while you can. Or sabotage my channel by not subscribing and not giving me those likes. Thank you for those likes, guys. You guys are the best. I was right about my hands getting sticky. So sticky. Thank Frank the Tank 21. I probably will read all the comments, no matter how big the channel got. I just won't have time to respond to them. If you notice, I usually love every comment that is given to me, because I love every comment that's given to me. So I give it a heart, and that's when I read them. But I don't have time to respond to all of them, but when I do, I do. And so far, I've been able to keep up. I am behind by probably 8 videos right now, but I am going to go back and comment and answer all of those comments. But sometimes it takes me a while to get to it. Eventually, I just won't be able to. Donnie, should I call you Donnie? Or Danny? Have you tried acai? It's really tasty and not super sweet. Acai is really sour. It's great with strawberries. Well, I do like the mix. I do like to mix them a sweet and sour together. What is your favorite band? Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds? Or the Tindersticks? Or the Flaming Stars? Or, oh, what's the one that I listen to all the time? Future Islands. I listen to Future Islands a lot, but I do have a habit of putting music on my iPad and not touching it for 2 years, or on my iPhone. So I just listen to the same music on repeat forever and ever. It's Danielle. Good name. Is that a Destiny's Child song? Say my name? I'm not gonna sing it out of respect for copyright infringements. How many years have you been collecting toys for? I happen to be a collector myself. Well, Frank the Tank, I would say I stopped at around 12 or 13. And then I started looking at toys again in probably the middle or late 90s. Wait, I'm dating myself. I shouldn't have said it like that. There was a hiatus in between. There was a teenage, college hiatus in between. And then Masters of the Universe released commemorative toys. And then I went crazy. And then I just got Masters of the Universe for a long, long time. But they were the only toys that I had when I was, for the later part of my childhood anyway. I don't know when all toys came in. When Masters of the Universe started getting too expensive. And I realized that it was before Monster High launched. It was after Monster High launched, because Monster High was well... And you know how I can tell you? I started buying toys if somebody knows what year Throne Coming and Freaky Fusion came out, that's when those went on clearance. So it would probably be a year later. That is when I started collecting toys. It's a holiday with Mary. I just read Mary Poppins really quickly, but I'm missing all kinds of others. Do you listen to music when you're working out? I don't work out. I just do push-ups and pull-ups. I'm eating my last apple. And no, I don't. I'm missing all kinds of stuff, but something that about exercise that works. First of all, I think that I manifest any muscle that I have anyway. Secondly, if you concentrate on what you're doing, no matter what it is, the benefits are beyond, I'd say, tenfold, 10 times the benefits if you concentrate on what you're doing. Around 09, I think. So, I guess around 09 I started collecting toys. You like Transformers toys? Everett, I want to like Transformers toys. I like hunky and chunky and cute toys. And I've gotten some rescue bots because I'm into cute and colorful toys. But Transformers are really fragile. There's one Transformer toy that I love so much, and that's Soundwave. Because, and I kind of, when I played with Legos when I was a kid, every toy that I made it like a device that could be transformed into something. So I would always, hinges and swivels and stuff on my Legos were my favorite parts, because I would make transformable houses that would turn into, I don't know, different things, and guns that would turn into different things. But Soundwave was probably in the back of my head the whole time, because I thought he was the coolest, and I love that you could put something in something. It was, oh my god, I'm having like flashbacks right now of remembering some of the things that I made. Do you have vintage doll favorites? Strawberry Shortcake? Like original Barbie things? They would be favorite dolls. Were there any other dolls besides Strawberry Shortcake and Barbie? I definitely want reproduction vintage Barbie and Kens for sure in my collection. Oh, and G.I. Joe. 12-inch G.I. Joe were awesome. Wait, they're not dolls. Those are action figures. They're tough. Thank you for those likes, guys. Oh, wait, do I have any vintage ones? No. I have some older stuff in a chest that I need to wash that I got from thrift stores. I have some older Barbies and whatnot, but I don't know if 80s is considered vintage. Do you have any? Yeah, cute and colorful is my thing too. You like Chunky and Hunky? I do. Soundwave is an iconic fave. He was the best Transformer. Something else that I just can't get past with Transformers was the scale. Even as a kid, it drove me crazy that nothing was in scale with one another. The gun that was just as big as the plane, but he was supposed to hold it in his hand. It's just not logical. It wasn't logical. Optimus Prime was a giant truck. It was shrunken by a bumblebee. Yeah, no, it just wasn't logical enough. Oh, do ponies count as dolls? Those are awesome. Speech fairies. I didn't know you were in Alberta. I thought you were in. I thought you were in Mississauga, Ontario. Or maybe you're visiting Alberta. Pull-ups are definitely something you should do because I do them and because they're just easy and they work lots of muscle groups at the same time. And you don't know how useful upper body strength is when you're falling off a cliff. Vanessa, thank you for those likes. They're alien robots. They can change sizes. Yes, I realize that they could change sizes. At least they did in the cartoon. But in real life, they couldn't. Your toys couldn't. They were all out of scale. It was ridiculous. It was frustrating. Baby face dolls and strawberry shortcake are some of my favorites. Do you know what I want to get? They have a reproduction water baby, and it is so cute and so vintage looking. But it's really expensive. I've just been waiting for it to go on sale at Toys R Us. I think that's the only place you can get it. It's really cute, though. Oh, I was right. I was right, speech fairies. I'm really bad at remembering names and where people are. But sometimes I do. So I'm glad. You have Legos? Oh. Do I? Do I have Legos? I don't do enough Lego reviews here. I just did a Mega Bloks review. Actually, today I did a Mega Bloks review. I did the new Mega Bloks review. But I love Legos. And now I've discovered that I used to be a Lego snob. But I've discovered that the new Mega Bloks are pretty awesome. Did I eat too many apples? Did I get all the nut butter out of here? Don't want to waste any. My hands feel really sticky. I do not like wasting food. When I crack an egg open, I go in with my finger just like it was the Depression. Make sure I scoop up all the stuff. Bargain Bruh. They are making, or Funko has proposed, I'm pretty sure they're going to make them, and I'm really excited about it. They're going to make Thundercats in this style, and they showed them at Toy Fair this year, and they looked so awesome. And I love them in that Masters of the Universe form, and that's another problem that I had with Thundercats. I was too old for them when they came out, but I also did have a problem with the proportions because they were kind of all different sizes and kind of messed up. But in that scale, I'm very excited about those figures. What happens to be your favorite Monster High dolls? Didn't I say that already? It's Monster High Family. I love them. The hair quality is not very good. Disclaimer. But that is my favorite Monster High collection so far. I know that's not a popular choice, but it's everything in a toy that I like. Bright, colorful, cute, creepy at the same time. Like Castle Grayskull. Thundercats will have new toys based on the new silly look. Benedict, did you just call my favorite look silly? You are in so much trouble. Ugh! Oh, let me check for the new Mutu type Thundercats from Toy Fair. Isn't that what you're talking about? Oh, no, you're talking about the cartoon. Those ones... Okay, sorry, Benedict. I didn't mean to punch in the face. Those ones could have the potential of being like stylized like these Teen Titans Go, because it's the same kind of animation. So Imaginext could do something really cool with them. Do I have any boys? Yeah, I could see Imaginext making those Thundercats toys like that. That would be awesome. I would love that so much. Thank you for those likes, guys. Look, I'm eating all of the seeds that dropped out. Poor Benedict. Now he's frightened. Okay, guys. I don't know. You know what? I'm probably am going to come back. I want to record a video. I don't want to edit it or anything. So I know that most people are sleeping right now. But I am going to come back and do another review. It's more like I'm going to open up some WWE dolls. And I'm going to show you what I have planned for my WWE Fashionista Gem and the Holograms Misfits the Singers mashups, because I want to get that video done, and the sooner I get that done, the sooner I can rip their heads off and make more dolls. I did. I ate all 6 apples. Core and all. I didn't eat the stems. The Peg Bundy doll? Yeah. I am kind of a fan of those 9-inch dolls. And I was hoping that they would have put them out early at the Targets that I visited yesterday. But they didn't, even though they are out at some stores. I'm not sure. They might not look so good. I mean, they didn't look so good in the, I don't know, the ones that they're making now that you see at the comic book shops, they don't look so good. Oh, Noodle Moore here is all down for the gem. He stepped up to the computer to make himself clear. My favorite dolls, the Silkstone Barbie dolls. My holy grail Barbie dolls. Vanessa, they're pretty nice. You just can't compete with those Silkstone things. They look great. And like I said, I do want to get... I don't know if I necessarily want them in Silkstone because I'm clumsy. But I would like reproductions. And I do prefer reproductions because I don't want my toys to be old and the plastic to be rotten. So I prefer that. You're gonna grow trees in your belly. I don't know why I bleeped that out. Watch Married with Children right now. You're watching Married with Children right now while you're listening to me live stream. That makes me angry. Actually, it kind of does make me angry because I can't multitask like that. I'm too scared to purchase a silk stone. Yeah, I'm exactly the same way. But I know that I've played with like my grandmother's like China dolls and stuff, and I'm wondering if it makes that same noise when you rub two pieces of porcelain together. I kind of like that sound. Okay, I'm going now, but I'm gonna be back in a few minutes, and I'm gonna open up the WWE 5 pack, and I'm also going to. I don't think I'm gonna open up the Barbies, but I'm gonna show you what my plans are for future videos. I just need to open that 5 pack, and I know that nobody is interested in seeing that 5 pack anymore because it's so old and it's been on sale. People got it for dirt cheap from Target and everything. But what's exciting about my video is what I'm going to do with that 5 pack and all of my other plans. So come back and join me in a few minutes. It might take me a little bit to wash up my hands and get everything set up, but I'm gonna be back. You're just jealous. LOL, I can multitask. I am. It is a very girl thing. Girls, I've noticed in my life, are super good at multitasking. They can do one thing over here, one thing over here, one thing over here, and I'm like, I can only do this. I also learned in my life that people that do one thing at a time, it's a meditation. That's what meditation is. So it's very good for your mind to do one thing at a time, and it definitely will calm you, and you will definitely do one thing better. But then I don't know, because I don't know what it's like to be inside a girl's head, and girls can obviously multitask like no one's business. I think it's a child raising thing. We like you dirty. Yeah, but I don't want to touch my toys dirty. I'm a mummy, so I'm a mom, so yeah, I know. There's no options. Moms have to multitask. Hi, Jason. I'm watching Shades of Blue. Are you multitasking too, Lena? Shades of Blue. Is that a movie? Yeah, I can't be sticky. It's kind of driving me crazy. And I have so much mess here, and I have to clean all of this stuff up before I leave. Luckily, there's nothing in the city that I have to be there for extra early. At least I hope not. Goodness, that would be horrible. No, so I can leave here late. I'll be going to my house in the city tomorrow. But, yeah, so anybody who needs a video to watch, I might not have time to do it tomorrow, but you've got all these live ones, you can go back and watch them. Okay, I'm going to go now, and I'm going to come back, and there's going to be piles of dolls here, and you're going to love it. Give me like 5 or 10 minutes, though. Alright, thank you so much for watching. Remember to like. Thank you for those likes. Oh, and that like, and that like. Oh, and those likes. You guys are the best. See you next time.